So, Dr. Gunther, welcome to Woxsen University again. So, just a few questions that I wanted to ask you about your experience, your background. Mostly, one of your research areas is also ESG, environment, sustainability, governance. So, wanted to know how edtech companies of today, what can they do specifically to increase awareness about ESG amongst the stakeholders? What is your take on this?
Well, I think ESG is everywhere. Companies need to follow environmental, social and governance criteria in order to be successful. Investors require that, and customers as well. Customers want to buy sustainable products in these days, and I think it's extremely important for universities, for edtech companies to basically sensitize students for this important issue, to basically tell them what is going on in this important area. And I think that ESG can really help businesses to excel, to perform better in this world.
Okay. Would you care to elaborate a little bit more on that?
Yes, I can. I mean, when you think about businesses in these days, then you see that there are plenty of opportunities, business opportunities for improving the environmental impact. Exactly. When you look at companies such as automotive companies, you know that we cannot sustain with the combustion engine. We see that the combustion engine will create a lot of trouble with respect to climate change. We need to transform these kind of businesses to switch to different engine models. These businesses need to incorporate innovation. Yeah, they need to incorporate innovation in order to basically bring in new ideas, new technologies that help them to overcome these products that have some destroyment effects. I mean, they are important. Economically, they are important. We need transportation, but at the same time, we need it sustainably. And this is exactly where companies need to embrace the change and find new ways, new solutions to be successful here.
That's actually very true. Till like maybe 150 years ago, the fastest a man could ever go was while he was riding a horse.
Yeah.
Then the railways came in, and then we have cars. I don't think we are ever going to look back to a time when we would run to places or simply bicycle to places. So we definitely do need better solutions which are ESG impact sensitive to get our things further.
Yeah, I mean, we live in a planet that has at the moment 8 billion people, and all these people
increasing.
Exactly, and it's still increasing. And we all these people, they want to get food, they want to live comfortably, they want to go from A to B, and all these needs must be met. in a way that is economically reasonable. That is one thing, but also sustainably in the sense that it's environmental friendly, that it does not harm the environment. So this is exactly the challenge that we are working on.
True, and most of the times what happens is when people say ESG, many people think that we are only focusing on ESG, but like you said, the economic aspect of that matters also.
Exactly.
At the same time, in fact, it should be eco ESG, economical ESG, something like that. Maybe that should be the new nomenclature that we can have for it.
I mean, ESG are criteria according to which basically the businesses are assessed as well. But if they are economically not viable, then they run out of business. So this is not sustainable. This is clear.
True. Very, very well. There was one more thing that we wanted to know. At TUM, you have been doing fantastic work. Like we discussed in the morning, you brought in so many new, once you became the dean, you've been leading that institution to more and more accolades. So, in the field of edtech platforms, what specifically is TUM doing that could be worth noting?
Well, I mean, the Technical University of Munich is a university that basically is educating students in presence. So we want students to be on campus. So we are not an edtech company. But we, of course, collaborate with edtech companies when we prepare our students. Some of our courses have been placed on platforms such as Coursera. So we basically spread the word in the world. We try to get our courses also to countries that are not Germany, that are in Africa, in other regions in the world, in order to basically present education to these countries as well. And this is something where we feel that we can contribute, because we have a lot of excellent professors that have so interesting things to tell, and they use EdTech in order to basically increase their impact beyond the campus of the university.
Can I entice you to give us at least one example of professors using EdTech platforms to enhance the impact that they have on the students of UMS or School of Management?
Yeah, we have a fantastic course on quality management that has been done by Martin Gruno, one of my colleagues, together with Holly Ott, and that is working extremely well. That has become excellent ranking results. I have done it myself in my cost accounting class. I have transformed the entire cost accounting class to a Coursera course, and this Coursera course also is very well accepted. We have more than 10,000 students across the world that have attended this class so far, a year after it has been started.
Okay, so you are actually teaching in that Coursera course?
Exactly. This is so. If you want to see me, then you can just sign up at Coursera, and then you get this course.
At Woxsen also, we have tied up with Coursera, so each and every student has 100 courses free per year.
Yeah. Then I would recommend the cost accounting class.
Would love to go ahead with that. So what was your experience shooting for that Coursera course, and then what did you bring in extra that you couldn't bring into the class?
Well, I mean, the experience was a different one than in a class, because you are in a television studio. You are doing the videos. You need to prepare, I think, much better than you're preparing for your class, because
you need to prepare more for Coursera online lecture.
Exactly, but this has to do with the fact that you are not used to that. You need to basically also shrink down the length of the videos. So when you're in the class, we teach typically for 90 minutes, and when you have a Coursera video, it's a very short video, 2 videos, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. So this is, and you need to then create a whole narrative across the course. So not only the videos, but also then some examples that you present, maybe in a written basis, together with some pictures. You have quizzes, so you have a very different style of how to present these things pedagogically.
I'm sure it must have required you to think in a completely different way, a new way, not different way, a new way to distill the course material into finer points, so that students can digest them in the best possible way.
Exactly.
Do you also think that probably, what are your views about how the future of finance education would look like? Taking you from, taking us further from the Coursera course that you built for your students, do you think in the future, how is it going to be? What are your thoughts about it?
Well, I think what is extremely important in finance education that you do not only teach the concepts, the traditional finance concepts, in a way that is theoretically okay. You need to basically integrate all the teaching in real life examples. You need to bring in things like hands-on experience. I mean, what you do at Woxsen with the Bloomberg classroom is, I think, it's exemplary for what you should do in terms of the teaching teaching that you're doing, because you students need to work hands-on certain finance topics. When they do evaluation, they need to do evaluation for themselves. You cannot simply teach them how to do the discounted cash flow. Exactly, on real companies. And this is something where if you bring them together with companies so that they value a certain business, that they figure out where to get the data, how to check the data, how to fill in the data in your valuation model. These are the things that are necessary in these days finance courses.
Coming from you, sir, it definitely means a lot. I'm really happy that we at Woxsen are taking the right step in the right direction. Just one last question for you. We would like to know your thoughts about your experience at Woxsen today. Yeah. How you felt about it? What were your thoughts? What went through your mind? What is your feedback for us? Please go ahead.
Well, I think I had an incredible dense day, which was where the hospitality that I experienced was I would say, the overarching theme. I enjoyed it a lot to discuss with your MBA students topics on valuation. So this was an incredibly rich class experience that I had. When discussing with the deans of Woxsen University what the differences are between the European educational system, the Indian educational system, I think that was also something where we could see how close but also how different we are in certain respects. I met the vice president of Woxsen. I had this wonderful debate, the panel on collaboration between academia and industry. I think that was also fantastic. So overall, it was an amazing experience.
Okay. So tomorrow you have a debate. You're going to be a judge on the panel for a debate. You're also going to be sharing with us a proud moment where we'll be unveiling our book AI for Capital Markets. And tomorrow won't be as hectic as today, but it would be still power-packed. Okay, for sure.
I very much look forward to tomorrow.
Thank you very much, sir. It was
thank you.
Intense speaking with you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks so much.